Good morning, everyone. My name is Nora McCrae, and I'm the Associate Provost of Cooperative Education and Experiential Education at the University of Waterloo. And it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you all today to our Co-op Student of the Year Awards, which is such a highlight for the team and for our student winners. Before we begin, though, I would like to start with a territorial acknowledgement. I do acknowledge that the University of Waterloo is located on the traditional territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee people. The University of Waterloo is situated on the Haldimand Tract, the land promised to the Six Nations, that includes 6 miles on each side of the Grand River. Our active work toward reconciliation takes place across our campuses through research, learning, teaching, and community building, and is centralized within our Office of Indigenous Relations. It is wonderful to be here with you this morning and to have students and their supporters and our team in the audience today being ready for our awards ceremony. The Co-op Student of the Year Award is something that is really very special. We provide this to student winners who have demonstrated exemplary activity during their work terms. And when I think about the fact that here we are entering year 3 of a global pandemic, not only that we have been able to continue to have our programs not only flourish but grow, to continue to develop and provide our students with future readiness and preparedness, and our employers with the wonderful talent that our student provides, is really a testimony to the adaptability and the innovation and the perseverance and the incredible talent of our students and of the team at Cooperative and Experiential Education at the University of Waterloo. It's remarkable and wonderful to be celebrating that today with you today. So I do want to welcome students and their families, friends and special guests, as well as our co-op employers, students, the University of Waterloo leaders and representatives, and thank you for joining us. As I mentioned, the Co-op Student of the Year Awards recognizes students for their exceptional contributions during at least one work term. Today's ceremony will honor 12 students, 6 of whom will be receiving Co-op Student of the Year Awards, and 6 of whom will be receiving honorary awards. Then that will be followed by our Problem Lab award winners. So it's going to be a really wonderful morning of celebration and acknowledgement. But before we present the winners, it is my pleasure to invite our president, Dr. Vivek Goel, who is the president and vice chancellor of the University of Waterloo, who has joined us today to speak and give a few remarks. Over to you, Vivek.
Thank you, Nora. Hello, everyone. It's my great pleasure to join you today to recognize the 2021 Co-op Student of the Year Award recipients. The Co-op Student of the Year Awards have been hosted by Waterloo for nearly 20 years. As I have learned more about Co-op at Waterloo, I've been humbled to learn of the incredible accomplishments of these exceptional students. Out of the more than 25,000 Co-op students at Waterloo, this year we recognize 14. We're grateful to the more than 7,500 employers who provide quality, work-integrated learning experiences to our students. Cooperative and experiential education have played a transformational role in the history of the University of Waterloo. When the institution was established in the 1950s, the founders sought to develop a university where innovation and entrepreneurship would serve as a foundation for impactful change. As evidenced by the many accomplishments of our recipients and all of Waterloo's co-op students, this experiential education foundation continues to flourish today. Co-op serves an integral role in preparing our students for the workforce. During the pandemic, we unveiled the Future Ready Talent Framework. This is designed to build resilience and adaptability so all stakeholders from the institution as a whole, from students to employers, understand the key competencies needed to navigate the future of work and learning. The co-op program puts our students front and center. Their contributions are invaluable, not only to the program, but to employers and their communities. The diversity of co-op opportunities is also on display in today's awards. Students from all 6 faculties are being honored. These recipients worked in cybersecurity, nanotechnology research, nonprofits, app development, and healthcare research. Today's awards also include the Co-op Problem Award. The award provided by Velocity's Problem Lab highlights the best analysis of an important problem relevant to a co-op employer or the employer's history. The extraordinary accomplishments of all of our winners are a testament to their hard work and dedication. Like all co-op students, they serve as ambassadors for Waterloo in their co-op placements. Their accomplishments are our accomplishments. Congratulations once again. I look forward to connecting with the winners after today's ceremony. It is my pleasure to pass the podium to Ross Johnston, the Executive Director of Co-operative Education. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vivek, for joining us today. It's been a pleasure to welcome you to our Waterloo community over the past year, and we look forward to continuing our work together and progressing Waterloo's reputation as leaders in cooperative education and work-integrated learning. As Vivek mentioned, my name is Ross Johnston, and I'm Executive Director of Cooperative Education here at the University of Waterloo. It's an honour for me to be with you today, as this is always such a special event. The quality and reputation of Waterloo's co-op programme can only be made possible through our students. The student voice continues to be a critical tool for us in how we develop and improve our programming and to provide meaningful work-integrated learning experiences that help our students prepare for their future careers. That's why I'm pleased to introduce our next speaker from the Waterloo Undergraduate Student Association, Daoud Khan, Associate Vice President, Experiential and Co-op Affairs. Over to you, Daoud.
Thank you very much for the introduction, Ross. Hi, everybody. So the co-op and work integrated learning opportunities attained by students at the University of Waterloo is why I and many others believe that we produce the most employable undergraduates in the world. Some of the most reputable companies in the world boast an abundance of Waterloo alumni and have stated that the co-op program is an invaluable factor in hiring these graduates. On a personal level, the co-op program has allowed me to pivot from being a manufacturing technician at an automotive company to a mechanical designer at a heavy industrial steelmaker to now working as a software developer at a marketing and advertising firm. These broad experiences have allowed me to gain a rich and diverse education across multiple industries, and this will only benefit me in the future. And I am just one of thousands who have been through a co-op program like this and gained such an invaluable experiential education. There are 3 major stakeholders in the co-op program: the university, the students, and the employers. Whilst the university has always been the lead advocate for the co-op program, without the students and the employers, this program wouldn't be what it is today. Both the students and employers have bought into the co-op program, and it is their faith, their dedication, and their commitment to succeeding that has made the University of Waterloo a global leader in cooperative and experiential education. I could not be more delighted to be here today celebrating some of the best and brightest students at the University of Waterloo. I will now hand it back over to Ross, and he will announce this year's winners.
Thank you so much, Daoud. It's an absolute pleasure for our CEE team to maintain an ongoing relationship with you and the rest of Waterloo Undergraduate Student Association, and it's something we appreciate and are very grateful for. And now, let's formally begin our award presentations. For those who might not know, the selection committee for the Co-op Student of the Year Awards is comprised of Waterloo students and staff. Some of you joining us today are members of that selection committee, and I'd like to thank you for the time and energy you've volunteered to help select our winners and honourable mentions. Every year, this committee carefully considers who should win the Co-op Student of the Year Awards and honourable mentions. This is a testament to both our committee members' passion for co-op and the quality of our nominees. Our winners are chosen based on several factors, including contributions to their employers, strength of the employer's recommendation letter, previous employer evaluations, contributions to Co-op at Waterloo, volunteer and community involvement, and of course, academic achievements. Now, I'm pleased to announce the winners of the 2021 Co-op Student of the Year Award. Our first award winner is from the Faculty of Arts. I'm pleased to recognise Ingrid Kafka as the recipient of the Co-op Student of the Year Award for the Faculty of Arts. Ingrid is a fourth-year art student studying English, rhetoric, media and professional communications. She spent her spring 2021 work term with cybersecurity company Red Canary. During her work term as a marketing associate, Ingrid supported the company expansion into the UK. Her efforts led to the company receiving $30,000 in support from the Canadian government. She became a trusted part of the team as she investigated firms to design and develop a new website for the company. She was tasked with handling outreach, independently leading meetings with firms, and providing her manager with recommendations. Through her experience at Red Canary, Ingrid was able to discover her passion for IT and cybersecurity. I'd now like to invite Ingrid to join us and say a few words. Over to you, Ingrid.
Thank you, Ross, for the introduction. I'm humbled and honored to be here today. Thank you to CEE for recognizing me for this award. Reflecting back on my university experience, I would like to acknowledge the 5 dedicated professors who have supported me each academic term, the 4 amazing supervisors who have provided me with numerous opportunities to learn, 3 of the bestest friends a person could ever ask for, 2 wonderful academic advisors always guiding me through, and 1 remarkable mother to whom I owe my entire work ethic to. To all those individuals who have and continue to create a lasting impact on my personal and professional life, I am beyond grateful for and simply cannot thank enough. So thank you. I'd like to take the time, though, to specifically recognize my supervisor, Thurston, from Red Canary. He is someone who I greatly admire as a mentor and who has continued to support my career even after my co-op term has ended. He continuously pushed me to hone my skills and allowed me to become a leader in my role, gave me the chance to pitch my ideas, and always supported me in implementing them. It was very rewarding to play a fundamental role in a multitude of projects that I know clients will see and ultimately choose Red Canary because of. So thank you, Thurston. Finally, I'm so thankful for the cooperative program at large because it has given me and numerous other students alike the space to apply our academic experiences into the real world in order to help us better understand our place within it. Because of Co-op, I'm optimistic for whatever my future may hold, and I look forward to following along with my fellow University of Waterloo students' journeys too. Congratulations to my fellow award recipients, and thank you to everybody again. With that, I pass it back over to you, Ross.
Thank you so much, Ingrid. I think there's a proud mom who's got a very proud tear in her eye at the moment after hearing that speech from yourself there. Congratulations again. Our next winner is from the Faculty of Engineering. Congratulations to our winner, Sarah Odnotsky. Sarah is in her final year as an Honours Nanotechnology Engineering student. She's recognised for her spring 2021 term with the University of Waterloo, where she worked as an electrical and computer engineering for Dr. Mala Pudine. During her work term, Sarah led the development of hydrogel-based microneedle biosensor for pH measurement, where she optimized the microneedle fabrication process and demonstrated that our sensor can measure the clinically relevant pH ranges. She successfully completed a literature review during her work term to find the best aptamer for cortisol measurement and developed a protocol for electrode functionalization. In addition to designing and performing experiments, Sarah also oversaw manuscript writing and providing insight in how to present the data in a way that would be accessible for the reader. I'm also happy to announce that after being nominated by our Co-op Student of the Year committee, Sarah has also received a Student of the Year Honourable Mention from both Cooperative Education and Work Integrated Learning Canada and Experiential Work Integrated Learning Ontario. So this means that Sarah is considered one of the top co-op students at both the national and provincial level. Well done, Sarah. And I'd now like to invite you to join us to say a few words.
Thank you, Ross, for that really kind introduction. It is an honor for me to be here among these brilliant and talented students and to hear all about their stories. And since I'm in the last year of my program, this award has really got me to reflect on my journey and my story. And, I remember looking back to when I was looking for my first co-op position, and it was hard. Being in nanotechnology engineering means I get a cool program name, but this title isn't really familiar to employers, and it didn't make it easy for me to fit inside these standard boxes. And so I found myself hitting this obstacle of unemployment. But, I chose to keep trying, and I'm happy I did, and I will never forget the first professor that took a chance on me. His name is Dr. Estable, and I've got a lot of what I've been able to do was possible because of this first opportunity that he gave me. Now, 5 years later, I see how much I've matured throughout the program and how I've accomplished things that I genuinely didn't think I would. And, my story really speaks to the resiliency, the determination, and the confidence that the co-op program gives to young students, as well as the big impact that employers play in all of our journeys. And so for students, I'd say the co-op program is way more than just putting a cool job title on your resume. Co-op provides opportunities for us to be pushed outside our comfort zones. It gives us challenges that teach us how to self-reflect and how to learn from our mistakes. But most importantly, it gives us the opportunity to really evaluate what it is that we value and to consider how our work can mirror those values. And so for me, I quickly learned that I value translational research over foundational research because it allows me to focus on making my work accessible and beneficial to the public. And so for this co-op term that I was nominated for, I was working with Dr. Mala Pudane, who is here today, and we were developing a biosensor for point-of-care applications. And Mala, I want to thank you for this opportunity because it directly mirrored this value that I had identified, and it let me see this tangible impact that this work on designing the sensor can have on people's well-being. And there's nothing more fulfilling than knowing that I'm working to make a difference for other people. And for employers, I'd say the co-op program is a great opportunity for you to invest in students and speak into their journeys, just like Mala has done for me. I'm very thankful to have gotten to work with someone as brilliant and driven and supportive as Mala, and she's pushed me in so many ways, and her mentorship has been invaluable. And so I hope that my story can be an encouragement to other students, as well as employers who are investing in us and taking chances on us. And I want to encourage all the young students out there to identify what it is that you value and to use this co-op program as an opportunity to find mentors who will help foster your growth in these values. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sarah, and wonderful to hear about that journey of resiliency. I'd now like to present our winner from the Faculty of Environment. Our winner of the Co-op Student of the Year Award for the Faculty of Environment is Emma Schuster. Emma is currently in her third year studying Honours Environment Resources and Sustainability. Her co-op employer was Habitat for Humanity Ontario, Gateway North, where she served as a social media coordinator for the global non-profit housing organisation. During her 4-month term, Emma was able to provide a full year's worth of social media posts to help raise awareness around the non-profit's work. Emma supported her employer in researching territorial designations and played a large part in crafting the territorial acknowledgement statement, which would go on to be used in meetings, public gatherings, and on the Habitat for Humanity website. Her work on the Volunteer Impact Campaign was also singled out by the CEO of Habitat for Humanity for its beauty and its impact. Emma, please join us to say a few words.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Ross. And thank you everyone for being here. It's very surreal for me. I absolutely loved my co-op term with Habitat for Humanity. I got to do so many different things, from the design role to analytics to research. But honestly, the best part of my role was the team that I worked with. There's so many things that you get to learn in co-op besides just skills, and you really get to learn about what is important in a role for you. And for me, I learned how important the team would be. I'm still in contact with my supervisor, Jane, and we got along so well. And she helped me realize a lot of things about myself and about careers in the future. I'm so grateful for my co-op experience and all of the people who helped me along the way. I'm so grateful for being able to be here today and be recognized for the work that I did and the work that I'm very proud of. So thank you so much for being here, and congratulations to all of the other winners.
That's wonderful, Emma, and thank you again so much for sharing your story. Our next winner is from the Faculty of Health. I'm pleased to recognise fourth year Health Studies student Madison McBay as a recipient of the Co-op Student of the Year Award for the Faculty of Health. Her co-op employer was Tam Vos, where she worked as a co-founder and senior vice president. In her role, Madison helped to lead her department in creating high level of sophisticated content ranging from user interface design to business advertisements, resulting in Tam Vos seeing a 200% increase in user base growth during her spring 2021 work term. She's also helped the company create an iOS application. Madison's role at the Family Health Management Program has spanned 3 full co-op work terms. She's also worked for the company during her academic terms. Madison has worked with the company since before its launch. During her time with the company, Madison has been promoted from senior project manager to her current role as co-founder and senior vice president, where she now leads a team of 10 staff members. This is Madison's second year being recognised for a role at Tam Vos, as she was an honorary mention for the Co-op Student of the Year 2020 awards. I'd now like to invite Madison to share a few words with us.
Thanks so much, Ross, for the kind introduction. I'm honored and excited to be here today accepting this award. As I enter into the last 3 weeks of my undergraduate degree, not only am I shocked at how fast it's flown by, but it's also given me the opportunity to reflect on the last 5 years. I think it goes without saying that co-op has challenged me in ways I could have never imagined and has inevitably prepared me for starting this next chapter in my life. Coming into my first co-op term at Tam Vos, I couldn't have imagined someone telling me how much I would grow both personally and professionally within this role. My time at Tam Vos has allowed me to develop my passion for health technology and given me great insight into a career in this sector. Tam Vos has helped me shape my own professional rapport through various helpful and challenging situations. Being able to push through the adversity and get to this point truly provides a great testimony for the value of the co-op program. As Honourable mentioned last year, accepting this award today is proof to myself and others that perseverance is a major key in the path to success. I believe this relates closely to my learnings throughout my co-op terms, and especially with regards to the work that goes into a co-op. I can confidently say that I have learned the importance of hard work and dedication while being faced with doubt and uncertainty. This journey has positively shaped me into who I am today and played a huge role in my achievement of this award. My time at the University of Waterloo has been during a unique time in the world. Over the past few years, education has changed and co-op has changed. The evolution of these changes is apparent in my own adaptability over the years, as well as many of my peers. I think we can all agree that the transition from in-person to online and hybrid learning has been difficult, but it's also been an opportunity for change. I think looking back, I could have never imagined my university experience to unfold like this in these unprecedented times. However, I can confidently say that every hurdle I have faced has become an opportunity, whether or not I felt like that at the time. I believe that as we shift back into a more interactive and hands-on approach to education and co-op, there will be many more opportunities for students to engage with. I want to say thank you to my employer, Jess, for always believing in me and pushing me to reach this new level. Thank you to my professors and classmates for challenging me, and thanks to my team, my family, friends, and partner for your continued support along the way. And finally, thank you to Co-op team for all the work you put into this event.
Thank you so much, Madison. It certainly has been quite the journey over the last couple of years, but really terrific in you attaining the award after last year. Now, I'd like to present our winner from the Faculty of Science, Camille Hu. Camille is a third-year pharmacy student. Camille is recognised for her winter 2021 work term, where she worked as a pharmacy student at the PharmaSave Toronto East location. Through her co-op work term, Camille learned about new groups of medications and worked to perfect her counselling skills for each medication. Camille developed a patient presentation and handout to help counsel parents on pain management for children. Both are still being used today. Camille also helped with the rollout of COVID-19 vaccines. She took initiative to obtain her own certification and was able to lead vaccine distribution at her clinic. Congratulations, Camille. Please join us to say a few words.
Hi, good morning. Thank you, Ross, for such a warm introduction. So thank you so much for joining us today, everyone. And first off, I wanted to congratulate all of the other winners and also thank the CEE team for putting on this amazing ceremony. So working as a pharmacy student these past 2 years during a pandemic has definitely been such a roller coaster, but I had the amazing opportunity to do my very first co-op at Toronto East PharmaSave inside Michael Garron Hospital. So I wanted to thank my wonderful preceptor Amit, who was so trusting in me to work with patients and run the pharmacy operations while also providing a really structured learning environment for me. And also to the amazing group of tight-knit staff at PharmaSave who made coming to work such an enjoyable experience every day. So if you didn't know, the month of March is actually Pharmacy Appreciation Month, otherwise known as PAM for short. And it's just a time to acknowledge and celebrate all of the things that pharmacists, pharmacy technicians, and assistants have done and continue to do, especially during COVID. And it's been a little over a year since COVID vaccines rolled out in Canada. And I'm so grateful that I was able to take part in those efforts since the very beginning when I worked at PharmaSafe. And reflecting back on this year, it's amazing to see how much further we have come as pharmacy students, from doing vaccines to now COVID tests, counseling on prescriptions, extending medications for people, and so much more. I believe I'm actually the first student from the School of Pharmacy to win this award. So I'm just so grateful and excited to be able to represent us, especially since the School of Pharmacy is a little more low-key in Kitchener. And I want to acknowledge all of the hard work that all pharmacy students have been doing. I know so many peers who have taken on, extra part-time jobs during co-op and work terms in order to contribute to the pandemic efforts. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to all my peers for being such a great example as well to everyone else. And thank you to my friends and family who have supported me throughout the process of using Waterloo Works for the very first time. See all the challenges I faced during my work term. They were such a great support circle for me. Thank you to the professors and faculty at the School of Pharmacy who continue to guide us during our journey towards our PharmD degrees. And thank you again to PharmaSave and the co-op team and everyone who supported me throughout the way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Camille, and thank you as well for all the work that the staff in our pharmacies have done to support our public over the last couple of years. We wouldn't be in such a good place without you, that's for sure. Our final Co-op Student of the Year Award winner is from the Faculty of Math. Please help me in congratulating our Faculty of Math winner. Our winner is Laura Bamboulis. Laura is a fourth year Combinatronics and Optimization student. She is recognised for her spring 2021 work term with the Ontario Institute for Cancer Research, where she served as a data analyst as part of the bioinformatics team. As part of her work term, Laura implemented a new algorithm into existing technology to find patterns showing the damaging effects of chemotherapy on DNA, specifically as in those who suffer from pancreatic cancer. In her work, Laura learned to analyze the cancer genome sequencing of tumor samples from patients with pancreatic cancer. She was also tasked with finding mutation signatures that were caused by chemotherapy. Laura is thankful to the team for her time at OICR, as it has helped to strengthen and confirm her enthusiasm to work in the health sector. I'd now like to invite Laura to say a few words. Welcome, Laura.
Thanks so much, and thank you for the introduction. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for being here and the co-op education staff for putting this event together. And also a big congratulations to everyone else who's being recognized this morning. I'm incredibly honored to be receiving this award and representing the Faculty of Math. And it means a lot to me because if you told me back in first year or even second year that I'd be in this position right now, I would never have believed it. Even back then, I was working hard in my classes, but I also saw everyone else around me working hard. And especially being in the math faculty, I would always hear stories about my friends and other peers going to Google and Facebook and doing all sorts of other cool things. And then there I was struggling to even get an interview. So the opportunity that Co-op has given me to build my confidence and abilities has really transformed my life. And I really want to thank all of the colleagues and mentors I've had in past Co-op terms who gave me the guidance and self-belief to pursue the jobs and the career of my choosing. In particular this morning, I want to give a huge thank you to all of my coworkers at OICR, especially Drs. Fayez Nota and Julie Wilson, who gave me this opportunity and guided me through the incredibly complex world of pancreatic cancer and genetic research. And lastly, I want to thank my family. I believe my parents are both on right now, so thank you both for coming. And thank you for all the love and support and advice you've given me over the years. I couldn't be doing any of this without you. So thanks again to everybody, and I'm excited to see what's next. Thanks.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Laura. We're extremely proud of you and also your fellow winners, and I'm sure your parents are very proud in the audience with us today. And thank you to all our students for your exceptional contributions to our Co-op employers and to our communities. Along with the award certificates, which were mailed to you earlier in the week, I'd also like to share that your names will be featured on a new plaque in the Tatham Centre, along with a spotlight feature, which will be up at the top of the 3rd floor. I hope you will come visit us on campus to see it in person. Now it's time to highlight our Co-op Student of the Year. Oh, no, we have a short video to highlight our exceptional winners. So I'm going to hand over to Kayla, who's going to transition us onto the video.
Going through the co-op program, I really enjoyed it because it was so rewarding and so enjoyable to meet so many different people.
It felt very fulfilling, even though I'm still just a student in pharmacy, not like a pharmacist quite yet.
When I was filling out the application, I kind of realized all of the work that I had accomplished. I didn't really realize it until as I was typing it out.
It's made me realize that being able to help people is something that's going to be key for any job that I pursue in the future.
It's a very rewarding process. It's exciting to be recognized on that stage.
It really helped me build my critical thinking and my independency as a researcher.
Working remotely gave me the opportunity to do a lot of things at once.
My soft skills and like a few hard skills that I've learned throughout my Coop experiences has helped me obtain each of those positions.
If you want to dive into something that you're really passionate about from the get-go, you need to be able to network and have those people who are willing to take a chance on you.
Building digital skills and online skill sets are really important for students. Most jobs will have some sort of crossover into the online world.
The people that I've had a chance to work with throughout my co-op terms, they're really passionate about helping people, so that definitely rubs off on you.
These couple of years have probably been the best years to be a pharmacy student. I felt like I was really able to put my skills to use and really contribute to society, even while just on co-op.
Wasn't that wonderful? And just for the highlights, just the exceptional performances from these amazing students over such another challenging year. Now, though, it's time to highlight our Co-op Student of the Year Honourable Mentions. Although not the top award winners, these students also had impressive work terms, and we want to take this opportunity to also honour them. From the Faculty of Arts, Gillian Eden Franz. Gillian is an honours political science student. She's recognised for her fall 2021 work term, where she worked as a marketing and implementation specialist at Pinpoint Inc. During her term, Gillian created a Q1 marketing plan outlining the content the company would need across its marketing funnel and a timeline of dates. She also conducted an audit of Pinpoint's website, removing web pages that were outdated and slowing the site down to optimize the website for SEO. From the Faculty of Engineering, Namisha Saxena. Namisha is a fourth-year management engineering student. During her winter 2021 work term, she served as technical program manager intern at Tesla. Namisha focused on a myriad of high-impact programs across the organization, including a third-party risk management program. Namisha had the opportunity to apply her strong, deductive, and logical reasoning to find innovative solutions to problems. She also worked on the evaluation and updates of Tesla's information security policies and their standards. Thanks to her experience at Tesla, Namisha was able to start the first cybersecurity club at Waterloo, which now has already 120 active members. From the Faculty of Environment, Riley Jano. Riley is a fourth-year Resources and Sustainability student. He's recognised for his winter and spring 2021 co-op term with the University of Waterloo's Faculty of Environment's Ecology Department. As a laboratory assistant, Riley adapted to the virtual environment while creating activities such as virtual field trips to align with learning outcomes and objectives. He created a wildlife documentation project and online games for You at Waterloo Day. He also helped bridge the gap that students faced by not being able to physically interact with colleagues. From the Faculty of Health, Maisha Adil. Maisha is a fourth-year health studies student. During her 4-month work term as an IT business analyst at Roche, Maisha facilitated international projects and transformed the co-op onboarding program at the organization, bringing fresh perspectives to the organization's strategic business analyst initiative. One major outcome Maisha provided was transforming how the organization shares knowledge transfer letters among students. From the Faculty of Mathematics, Anant Makeshwari. Anant is in his 4th year studying computer science. He's recognized for his fall 2021 work term as a visiting undergraduate student at the Broad Institute of MIT and Harvard. The Broad Institute is a non-profit research organization in Cambridge, Massachusetts, in the United States. While at the Broad Institute, Anant worked for Dr. Victoria Popek. There, he focused on a research project on the intersection of deep reinforcement learning and computational genomics. He contributed to the development and optimization of a new tool to phase human genomes. His research resulted in increased efficiencies and were especially exemplary given the timeline and complexity of the project. And from the Faculty of Science, Jonathan Su. Jonathan is a 4th year science and business student. During his 4-month work term from EDF Renewables, a renewable energy company that develops solar, wind, and battery storage systems, Jonathan developed an automated costing tool that made it convenient for the solar development team to estimate the cost of a solar project, which helped improve efficiency at the organization. Jonathan has also developed an in-depth manual for co-op students. Congratulations again to each and every one of our honourable mentions. You are shining examples of how cooperative education and work integrated learning can be a stepping stone to achieving amazing things. And with that, we've approached our last set of awards in today's ceremony, the Co-op Problem Awards. For those who might not know, Cooperative Education and the Problem Lab have been working together to offer these awards to students who provide the best analysis of an important problem affecting a recent co-op employer. I'd like to now introduce you to John Dick, Director of Velocity Campus, to acknowledge our latest Co-op Problem Awards. Over to you, John. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Ross. The Problem Lab seeks to foster student innovation by encouraging the University of Waterloo community to actively identify and understand important problems in both their work and society. We promote this focus because understanding the problem is the vital first step in the creation of innovative solutions. 2 University of Waterloo co-op students have been recognized by the Problem Lab and Velocity for their ability to find and analyze important problems affecting their co-op employer and the public. This year's winners have both applied problem analysis to healthcare and have demonstrated how important it is for us to find ways to shorten wait times for cancer treatment and find better ways to manage communications with Ontarians struggling through crisis. We are very pleased to recognize these students for their achievements in developing their problem analysis skills and detailing important strategic problems affecting their co-op employers. It is our hope that the understanding they gain through this process brings us a step closer to solving some very important problems in society today. I will now hand it back to Ross to present this year's Co-op Problem Awards.
Thanks so much, John. Our first recipient is from the Faculty of Science, Emily Lamb. Our second recipient is also from the Faculty of Science, Paige Hall. Congratulations again to both of our recipients for their exemplary co-op work terms and problem analysis. I will now invite Dr. Nora McRae for closing remarks.
Thank you very much, Ross. And in closing, I do want to thank John and all of our other guest speakers today, including President Goel and from WUSA, our WUSA rep, Daoud. I do want to say, though, a big thank you to Ross Johnson and the co-op team. This team has just pulled out all the stops, and they always do, but certainly over the time with the pandemic, ensuring that the program stayed strong, continued to grow, continue to be there to support students no matter what their circumstance and no matter what the conditions that were thrown at them over the last few years. And it really is a testimony to the fabulous work within that co-op team and under Ross's leadership that we are in this place to be able to award such wonderful, wonderful students with Co-op Student of the Year. Once again, highlighting that March is International Women's Day, is when International Women's Day is celebrated, and that all the Co-op Students of the Year were women. And that is a nice accomplishment as well for those young women. And I look forward to seeing and hearing about their careers as they move forward. So once again, thank you to all the award recipients and the Honourable Mentions. And it really is a lovely display and demonstration of the talent that we have here at the University of Waterloo. For those of you who've joined us for this award ceremony, I know it meant a lot to those who were the recipients and to us to have you join us. Really appreciate that you've taken the time with us today. I do want to also thank the team that put this event on, our communications team, with Vicky Groh and Kayla Rolfsma and Delia Lovelace, who helped make this all so smooth. I really appreciate your work, everyone. So thank you again for being here. We look forward to having this event next year again as we celebrate our co-op students. And in the meantime, please do take care, continue to support your students, continue, if you're an employer in the audience, to support our students with the hiring and the mentorship that you provide them. And again, to our own co-op team, thank you so much for all of your hard work. Thank you and goodbye.